Listen, listen, listen. Do the charged moment. Will they? Or won't they? What's wrong, D? Let me guess. Boyfriend troubles? This guy doesn't know what he's got. He's really ugly, too. Don't call him ugly. That doesn't make any sense. Guy's a total tool. You know what he's not? He's not covered in stupid tattoos and has a cigarette for a mother. What? Don't you talk shit about my mom? Hey, stop. What's going on over here? That man is choking that woman. What are you guys doing? This isn't will they or won't they? This is I know they won't. And I know that I don't want them to. Excuse me, there's a guy crawling out of your floor right now. That's okay, that's okay. He's just our janitor. What are you doing, dude? I broke out. Dude, that's why this game is fucking sick. Look at the lighting. Welcome, people! Look how fucking pretty it is behind me. This is gonna be a follow-up list. Now, I already made one, which you should definitely check out. I'll link somewhere. Basically, this is gonna be a top 10 things people don't really know about, like veterans or new players. These are just kind of like general little things that really can be game-changing in certain situations that really can help make your life a lot easier. So, hope you enjoy. You might learn something new. If you're a brand new player, these are all useful tips, and even if you're a veteran, you might learn something new. So, number 10 here, people. You may have noticed on certain gameplays that certain vehicles for people who are making videos are free. Like $0 free. And you may have asked yourself, hey, what the fuck is up with that? That's actually, there's a very simple explanation to it. There is, basically, when this game first launched, it was on Xbox 360 and it was on PS3. And it was out for a couple of years before moving over to the newer consoles. And for a while, you could actually transfer your character from the old systems to any new one. But they changed that. For some reason, they were like, nah. Actually, no, I mean, they changed it because of hackers, I believe. But, all the way, even this. Like, all of these different vehicles are, completely free bonuses for returning players. These two are especially notable. You may be thinking to yourself, oh, well, maybe if I'm brand new, I might start a 360 character and then just move over to here real quick. For some reason, they took that out. I think it has to do with hacking, but yeah, basically, that's no longer a thing that you can get. It's just a bonus for returning players. So, if you didn't realize what that was all about, that is the reason why some of those vehicles are free for some people. Speaking of free things. Holy shit. Man, I always forget how pretty this goddamn garage is. It's a quick way to get 3 stars. Number 9. Speaking of absolutely free things. I forget when they first said to you, to any new player, that you can call Lester to get the cops off you. But you may be asking, Flip, why can you remove wanted levels for free, huh? I gotta pay $600 every time it's 3 stars.
Oh, hey, you're in trouble.
Very simple reason. Very easy, number 9. The only reason I get that for free is because I did all 3 acts of the Doomsday Heist. I hosted all 3 of them. So, that's it. That's the only reason. Very easy, huh? Very simple. Moving on. You can fucking take out these helicopters if you shoot them in very particular spots. And I used to think that you could only use sniper rifles. And I mean, minigun is obviously the best option. If you don't have a minigun, I would recommend using a Widowmaker, which is basically the same thing. But you'll notice that when they're turned a certain way, it's a lot harder to pop that back rotor. But once you do, they start just falling like crazy. And even though they're falling like crazy, they're still shooting you out of the thing because they're the best shots in the world. But that is the thing you can do if you want to have fun with destroying them. Especially if you want to like toy with them. But really, it's susceptible only when it's like turned that way. Oh no, buddy. Oh no, but oh no, oh no. Oh god. One more? Can we get one more? Just a regular helicopter? What are you doing here? What the fuck are you? What? One more, one more, one more, one more, one more. There we go. Yeah, it's actually really fun. If you didn't know about it, it takes a lot less. I mean, you can shoot a rocket, but if you have a minigun or a Widowmaker, which is a weapon you can actually get for free if you do the railgun. If you do the railgun glitch, weapon glitch method that I talked about, I should probably make another video on that soon because it is pretty crazy that you get free weapons, including this one. Yeah, you can basically take out infinite helicopters with like a couple of minigun bullets. Not infinite helicopters, I'm sure you like 50. If you're a good shot, who knows? On to number 7. Burning those loins, unknown. We burning loins, we getting steamy. Number 7 right here. Thermal and bulletproof helmets. These are actually pretty ridiculous. You can hold right on the D-pad and you will literally flip them up and down. Now, they're pretty expensive. They're like 100 grand. But being able to flip them up and down is not the only thing that's dope about them. You can actually turn them on and use them. You go over here into style. Go over here. Go over here. And bam, activate. Now, when you have this going, it literally acts like a thermal scope. And you will be able to see any enemy behind any surface, which is a little disorienting if you see someone behind a building. But like I can see those oppressors flying around, those little orange dots, or like flares and stuff. Like, I'll go outside in a minute and show off what I mean. But what's cool about this is that if you want to hold right on the D-pad, you can flip it off. And then once you've activated it, whenever you want to put it on, bam. Now, I don't think these are quite as bulletproof. There are bulletproof helmets as well that give you extra resistance to I think they are like somewhat bullet resistant though. Like normally a heavy sniper to the head would kill someone, but when you're wearing this, I think you can survive one shot. Although I don't know if you can get shot in the face. Doesn't matter. There are also bulletproof helmets, and getting to know helmets and masks is basically what I'm getting into. I will make a more detailed guide, I guess, at some point if people are into that. But yeah, that's number 7. These helmets are sick, and especially the thermal helmet right here. They can do this. Let's go on to number 6. This is my old outfit, people. I used to rock this all the time back in the day. Literally, I think I rocked this from like level 2 or like 320 to like 460. Like, this was my shit. She's like, what is my mechanic fucking smoking? What is this? What kind of drop-off is that? Number 6 right here. Oppressor flight techniques. Now, I made a separate entire video about this, but basically, long story short, when you see these little fins, like you may not see them, but I'll push right bumper a couple times. When you hold right bumper, which is spacebar on PC or R1 on PS4, these fins go in and your top speed jumps up by like an extra 20 miles an hour. And not only that, not only do you go like way faster doing that, but you also descend like insanely quickly. Like when I first got this thing, I didn't it was like always pissing me off with how quickly it like took, or how slowly it descended, like it ascended and descended. But knowing how to descend that quickly is definitely dope to know about. So, I mean, this is obviously like once you have earned enough money to buy all the shit that you need to own this, but once you do, it's a nice thing to know about. Number 5. So if you don't want to call Lester for whatever reason, or you just have 5 stars and you're stranded and you don't have a cooldown, whatever the reason, you can call this in right here, And no matter your star level, you will lose the cops in here. You're basically immune to the police. You could be in the middle of a fucking army of police, and if you make it inside of this base right here, your stars will just start flashing, and they'll be like, well, I guess we can't do anything about that. He seems to have disappeared from our line of view, so... He seems to have disappeared, and that's... I guess that's a wrap, boys. Open and shut case, Johnson. Let's sprinkle some crack on the scene and get out of here. But, yeah. This thing isn't like, if you're being chased by like griefers and stuff, it's not exactly like immune to being blown up, but it's definitely a nice little trick to know about. At number 4, listen, I almost put this at number 1, but I'm gonna put it here at number 4, and I want to make sure you understand. This is not a PvP game. Free mode. Free mode is whatever you want it to be. Free mode can be PvP. Free mode can be fucking people fucking around who want to come hang out and aggressively hump you. Free mode could be doing stunt races or parachuting. I mean, look at the weather systems in this fucking shit. Look how beautiful this is. You can take your cars around, you can do whatever. Stop humping me every 3 seconds. God damn it. God, get away from me, the humpers! Like, there's all types of shit you can do in this game, and a lot of people forget that. A lot of people come onto this game not realizing that, like, they've only played Call of Duty or other stuff in the past, and or Battlefield or any other PvP game, and they want to just kill other players, and they don't realize that there's like team death matches or adversary modes or any of that stuff. So when that happens, like when you get into a lobby and there's someone who's like griefing, who's really good at it. I mean, some people make a skill out of like trying to go around and killing unsuspecting players, like, but this is not meant for that. And those people are what we refer to as dicks. So, like, who cares if they have a great KD? Like, half of them got it from just like going around and spamming like newer players and just killing them over and over. Some of them are nice though. Some of them can fly a Hydra and avoid any jet or any like missile that comes at it. Like, some of them are real nice and they can just spawn trap you and just shoot you over and over again on the ground. And you know what? If that happens, don't get mad. Be like, wow, that guy's a dick. Yo, I totally forgot about this awesome ass entrance at the top of the FIB building. That's so dope. But yeah, if you find yourself getting spawn trapped by some random asshole or like getting killed a lot, like, it's easy to be like, wow, fuck this guy, and like get into a war and like waste a lot of time and effort like trying to get revenge. But it's also very easy to just pause the game and find a new session. Like, you can also, like, there's certain ways to make your game like solo, and so there'll be no other players. But not everyone who plays this is a dick, although there are a lot of dicks out there that will fuck with you, so be aware of that. Number 3 here. Very useful tool. You can throw quick explosives. And, you know, I mean, if there are guys behind you, you will still die. But it's still a good thing to know about. No, but seriously, it is a very useful tool. Let's see if I can't get the cops on me again real fast. By just shooting this woman's ass over and over again. So yeah. Instead of having to go all the way over there and be like, oh man, you can just do some of that. Especially in like tight corners and corridors, it's oh god. You have to let go of the or maybe that was a glitch, I don't know what that was. Pretty sure you have to push it once. Oh no, I have mines on because I ran out of C4. That makes sense. I wonder if I should add this on the list. Do people fucking know about this? They have to, right? If you didn't know about this, this is a thing also. There's a fucking inventory list. You can buy whatever ammo you want right here without going to the store. Yeah, if whatever is equipped right here is what you're going to be throwing. So if you want to be throwing Molotovs real quickly, you could do that. They're like, no, please, my skin. But that's not very effective. That's not a very effective tool, Molotovs. Explosions are way more effective. I tend to go for sticky bombs. Personally, I mean, grenades work. Mines are okay. Please stop. Shotgun cop. Number 2, something a lot of people have been asking me recently. How I do this right here. Holding the right trigger halfway down is how I do it. This is the sniper rifle, and you're like, yo, wait, what? How you doing that, bro? Basically, if you don't have your hair trigger engaged on any like professional controllers, or I'm not sure how it would work on PC. I'm not entirely sure how it would work on PC, but yeah, momentum is still a thing, despite your explosive rounds being good or not. Yeah. That's how you do that. Yeah, this works with any weapon, and the complex reticle here is in settings. Number 1. Say you find yourself in a tight bind like this, right? And you would really like to get Lester off you. You'd really like to get the cops off you very quickly. Maybe call Lester really quick, maybe call the mechanic really quick. For whatever reason, you would like to get through and call someone. But then you're like, oh god, I have to push up on the D-pad and then open my contacts and go all the way down through all these people right here, or go up and skip over all these names, right? Well, a lot of people have never realized this, and this might blow your fucking mind right now, but you can actually scroll up and down the phone contacts completely, like 5 at a time, by going left and right on the D-pad instead of up and down. I probably played like 200 levels. Like I probably got to like at least level 240 before I realized that was a thing. Like, I don't know. Maybe they mention it somewhere in the tutorials, but there you go. That's number 1. It's number 1, people. There it is. Oh no, guys. But yeah, you know the whole spiel, people. Check the channel out, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Appreciate all you guys watching, seriously. Oh, and check the Discord. We've been working kind of pretty hard on it, and it looks pretty good. And so does the Twitch is starting to look good also. Yo, get at me. I did all my bunker research. I got missiles. Whoa. That slight. Look at those slight maneuvers. They're so advanced. What is the plot of Bitch in the Trunk? Like, what do you think? What do you think is the plot of Bitch in the Trunk, huh? Like, what could possibly be, like, how would they make a 90-minute movie out of that?